Now let's meet the Cavemen. That's 6'8" junior forward, number 1, Jack Clark. A 6'4" guard, number 2, Jack Older. A 5'11" senior guard, number 3, Caleb Blues. A 6'5" junior guard, number 4, Bryce Mella.
And welcome inside of Davis High School. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you as you get into the second round of the state tournament. And these games are a little more meaningful, a little more balanced, and a little bit more of everything. And one thing we're going to have here with American Fork and Davis is some balance.
We're going to have a lot of balance. And, this is going to be a game where it may be the tempo and which tempo these two teams can enforce that will play a difference in who wins tonight. Can it be Davis, their fast-paced tempo, or will it be AF's slower tempo that will win out?
Well, that's kind of the big thing, right? Because if you look at how this season went, for AF it is a matter of how are you going to do, because your two bigs are gone. Now that they're back, are they not going to play to that?
Yeah, and Bryce Mella, look, he's been fantastic. 17 points per game, 6'5" junior. He's had to shoulder a lot of the load. Jax Clark, the other one that you alluded to there, Dusty, 6'8". He's a junior as well. Averages 10 and 6. But he was battling injury, and so he missed a portion of the region schedule. Bryce had to sit out due to the transfer ruling. And so this is a team that is still coming together. But, man, they have so much talent. And Coach Cuff talking to me before the game, he said, I hope we're just coming together fast enough because it's all or nothing here tonight.
Well, and that's the funny thing. So you're talking about all or nothing. That is what this is. It is a single elimination tournament, and that is where Davis is where they're put into, right? Because you can get into everything, you can go through everything, but when it is one and done, that tells you how scary it is.
It is, and this Davis team has been spectacular. They're 20-3 on the year, 9-1, co-region champs. And when they can get things going the way they like to play, it's a very difficult team to deal with. They can all run the floor, including their bigs. Coleman Atwater, multi-year starter, averaging 22 points a game as a senior. My goodness, he's been spectacular. And then they've had great support when you look at youngsters stepping up like Bodie Sparrow. He's averaging 9 a game. Traden Bessinger, 6 and 6. But it's JT Turley who's really been that secondary scorer for them. A lot of depth scoring for Davis. Can they get that depth to be successful tonight in the second round of the 6A state playoffs?
It's all going to be very, very interesting as we are all set for American Fork and Davis. American Fork starters, Jax Clark, Jax Older, Cale Flinders, and Bryce Mella, along with Ashton Hucks. And for Davis, you think I'd have all these numbers down, but I don't. But Bodie Sparrow out there. Dane, who else is out there?
So we got Coleman Atwater, Bodie Sparrow, Traden Bessinger, looks like Croydon Christensen, and JT Turley.
It's a good start. Right where we want to be, right?
That's right.
So officials getting things all set up, ready to go. And here we go. And that opening tip controlled by American Fork. And one thing we know is they're going to take this ball, and most likely, maybe we're wrong, but they're going to possession the basketball. As that ball sent back up top.
Well, I think for AF, it's all about maximizing the efficiency of your possessions, right? Limiting turnovers, and if it takes you 25, 30 seconds to get a shot, that's okay.
Is on the drive. Stops and pops and rolls in. No, it came off. My bad. Off the push. Could not get it there. And then there's the save. Quickly in. And he's going to bring it back out. Oh, it traveled. Yes, he did.
That's a nice play on the ball there by Davis. There's really kind of caught Hucks with nowhere to go.
The coach is one of my favorites, Coach Sims, and asked Coach Cuff about, hey, what do you seek? What do you think? And he was like, well, they play like him. As there's a drive, can't get it to go. He said they play just like him.
Yeah.
Because they're going to play physical, they're going to play fast, and they're going to take care of the basketball.
Yeah, I was kind of waiting for one of those good stories where I was like, oh, give us a little dirt. He's like, I don't have any. He's just a good guy. He's like, we don't like having to coach against each other because there is so much respect there.
And how about the three knocked down by, I think it's number 4.
Yeah, that's Mr. Bryce Mella. Good start for the leading Cavemen scorer.
He's up the floor. Gonna drop that ball in. That is a difference, and he can't get that one to go. So boarded by American Fork, now on the run with American Fork. Oh, a nice extra pass, but just off the mark. Here comes Sparrow. And Sparrow called for a charge. Man, that's got to be irritating. It is on the dry part. I mean, that was Coleman Atwater.
Yeah.
And he gets himself just adjusted.
Yeah, I mean, the tough thing is he misses that little baseline turnaround, a possession to go. We talk about the leading scorer, 22 points game, one of the top scorers in 6A. They got to get him going, and I like him being aggressive there. But AF back, and they call the charge, and he picks up his first. I think there's no secret. When you play Davis, you try to limit Coleman as much as you can. It's not an easy thing to do.
But it is a few things. There's a foul going to be called here on American Fork.
It'll be on Mella. So the leading scorer for each team, each picking up a foul here in the opening minutes.
As they inbound in. This is near side with Bodie Sparrow. He throws it up top.
Davis shoots the 3 ball pretty well as a team, 38%. Be interesting how AF tries to defend that, as that's a costly one. Mella into the body. That's going to be number 2 on Bryce Mella just 2.5 minutes into the game.
And that's the thing. They got to decide what they're going to do. If Bryce is going to have to come out, and he is.
I don't think there's much decision to be had. I mean, you need him tonight. You've got to find a way to protect some of his minutes later.
That is Bridger Burnside that came in for Bryce Mella. Going to pull for 3, short. And the rebound taken, and then a foul given up top.
They're going to call this one on Turley. It's kind of a tough spot there. I don't know how much contact JT had in the vicinity, but
it's definitely one of the most tougher things we've seen, is going to give that ball in. Still has it. Then tries to send it back up top and just got it there.
Good defense by Christensen. Wasn't going to let Clark back him down.
Good defense. That little turn would not go, but then it gets his own rebound. Sends it to one of his teammates, and has an easy 2, as that was Ashton Hucks.
Yeah, that's great vision there by Clark. Seeing that lane open, and Ashton running right down the middle.
And a nice take and make. And a lead back to 5 for American Fork.
Yeah, Bodie Sparrow in the paint, able to get to the rim. Doesn't get talked about a lot for this basketball team. More known for his football skills, but man, he is a big-time player for Coach Sims.
Send that ball into the corner. Now send it inside. Send it back out. That's going to be a lane right to the rim. And, man, getting right to it and then just laying it up and in. Getting there and finishing was Cale Flinders. And then we have a foul on the other end of the floor.
Yeah, block on this end. And that's a good recognition by Davis. Seeing AF is out of position, trying to attack. But once again, you see AF really spread things out. And you have an off-ball cut, able to get it right down the lane. And that's a couple possessions now where AF, their movement, spreading things out, has been able to get easy buckets inside.
So a free throw for Davis. And it does change the little difference here, 7-3. Then the next free throw will make it a little more interesting is both free throws are good. So that ball nearly got away, and Mr. Official says that's off of Davis, and then keep it here with American Fork.
I thought that was the right call. The bench there thought or was petitioning, went off AF. I thought that was the right call there, though. Of course, we don't have a great angle for that play.
We don't. Which again is why I was a little slower on everything, and obviously I was wrong. That's going to go on Bodie Sparrow.
Yeah.
Got the ball into Hawks, and he brings it near side, and now the foul going to be called on
Bodie.
Yeah, Bodie Sparrow, my bad.
Yeah, we just picked up his second. So Sparrow will come off here having his second. Mella's on the bench with his second. A couple starters a starter for each side here in early foul trouble.
A little surprised by that.
Yeah, that's one where the momentum just betrays them, right? That's why it pays to be fat and slow like me. Momentum really
You say that to the fat guys. There's a drive, a nice take and make by the Cole Flinders.
Yeah, nice take there by Cale.
And there's a little jumper from Atwater.
That's what you don't want to have happen if you're an AF guy, is for Coleman Atwater to find his rhythm. It's only a matter of time. That's a nice pull up there from just inside the line by the senior.
Well, three is good. How about the little differences? That was Dieter Tavuku.
Yeah, just a freshman, 6'2", but showing he's got a shooting ability. And going to get a blocking call here. Coach Cuff thought that, and they're going to count that one.
Yes, they are. That was what the whole thing was, because he's like, no, that's good, and count it.
And you see Atwater again being very aggressive, going right to the rim. So call Flinders for his first.
And the free throw won't go. Yes, it is taken by American Fork.
Really interesting case study. AF is the 15th seed. They had a first-round game, had to take on Fremont. Davis has had a week off, right? So which team comes in a little more crisp? Does that help AF, where they had a midweek game? Or how fresh is Davis? Or is there maybe a little bit of rust they got to wear off, having a week of just practice? Be interesting to see how that plays out, especially as this game continues.
Well, it's interesting as you talk through that. There's a foul, and it'll be the fifth team foul on American Fork. And you look at the clock on this game. I mean, my gosh.
Well, the fouls. I mean, we've had 9 fouls.
Yeah.
We'll draw out quarters.
My gosh. Because the free throw is good from Atwater. And he does have one more. Do you have the changes?
There's Drisky checking in.
Thank you. As that free throw was no good, rebounded, work it around, now drive to the rim and lay it up and in.
We talked about JT Turley as a secondary scorer, but you see he's got A grade to his game. That's a quick burst and nice finish at the rim.
It's a young guy that saw the opportunity right in front of him, minute 50.
That's the thing with both these two rosters. There's a lot of juniors on these rosters for both these two teams.
Drive inside, send it back out. Six seconds. Shot won't go, and a rebound taken by American Fork. Drive out hard, send it to the corner, and it can't get it. And then a whistle.
Yeah, Turley going to be called here for the hold. Kind of got wrapped up as Zabriskie was following his own miss. So that's the second on Turley now. And that's the fifth Davis team foul.
So opportunity.
How about AF on the offensive glass in this opening quarter?
Yeah.
It feels like they've got 4 or 5 offensive rebounds, doesn't it?
Which it's just kind of the feel, right?
Yeah.
When you do a cuff team, and it is that shot does not go. But when you do a game with cuff, it kind of feels like that's just what you're going to have all the time.
Yeah, I mean, you better hustle if you're going to play for cuff, right?
So one of two, and it is a 13-11 ball game.
Little zone here for the Cavemen. That's the look.
But there from the corner did not go. And that's out of, did not get out of bounds. And so back down the floor.
It's almost like they gave Coleman too much time. I mean, he could had a cup of tea and some crumpets and then take the shot. And
that's absolutely true. There's a drive, kiss it off the window, no. And the rebound and now run out. And now the three won't fall. As I think everyone's going to try to pull this out.
Yeah, about a 1 second differential. That's good open look for Bessinger. Shoots the 3 ball well, 35%. It's a little short.
So this is going to get run down as game clock at 16 seconds. 10. 5 seconds on the drive. Cannot get it up. Oh, there's a jump ball. Possession arrow belongs to the Darts.
That's a great effort defensively. I think it was by Cowser that got his hands in there.
And here comes the inbound. And now the three at the horn. Does not go. End of the first quarter, and it is all Cavemen. Cannot get it going. If you're Davis, we'll get a chance to see it in the second. And we'll send it back out as Dusty Dane with you here in the second round of the 6A state tournament.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
And welcome back in. Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart with you. It's 13-11, the end of the first quarter score. Dane, that was a lot of fun in the first quarter.
It was. I was really interested in how AF would look. They've been very intentional. They've been quick to the ball, been great on the glass. And, despite all that, I think, Davis would say it was not their best quarter. Coleman, Atwater still had 5. Would love for them to find some consistency. They've had some looks for 3, haven't been able to get one to go yet. I think that's going to be important for Davis as this game proceeds.
I'll tell you what, they got to start getting on the glasses.
Yeah.
There's another board and putback. Is up top with Atwater working around the 3-point line.
And this is all with Mella on the bench. He's their second best rebounder, speaking of AF. So it's been a team effort on the glass tonight for the Cavemen, and it's been going well.
As that shot does go, nice job of working it in and then getting it to drop. As on the shot was number 0, Traden Bessinger. If you're a Lone Peak fan, you're going to remember Bessinger. Kid was a quarterback here for multiple years.
No.
If I'm right. I like to think I am. Send it in, now back out. Takes a bump, keeps the ball, and hits. How about the shot there from the big man, number 1, Jax Clark.
Yeah, crazy to think. I mean, when Mello goes out with his fouls, I'm thinking, okay, it's going to be Jax Clark time. That's his first points tonight. He's influenced it. It's been great on the glass. He's moved the basketball, but first bucket.
Yeah, well, there you go from Atwater.
Yeah, just more Coleman.
That's 7 points tonight.
Yep.
17-15, and there are fouls that are given, and that's one that is kind of. I'm about to get on my soapbox, so if I'm about to get into trouble, you got to stop me.
Okay.
Because he comes into him, and they do bump, but it's like, well.
I wasn't watching because I was
my bad.
keeping track of stuff, so I'll take your word for it.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's just, yeah, that's tough. Come off the screen, send it back out. On the drive, just decides to pull up and can't get it. And now a chance for Davis to tie or take the lead. Is on the drive, does settle, can't get it. That was a nice look, but couldn't get it to fall. There for Bodie Sparrow.
I'd be interested to see the shooting percentages at the break. Of course, Curtis Pettengill always does stats here. Davis helps us tremendously, but it'll be real interesting to see kind of how things played out in this first half, because it feels like it's been kind of below average performance for Davis in terms of their shooting percentage from the floor in this first half.
Well, their timeout on the floor. We'll take it with them. You're watching and listening to the 2024 Davis Starts. And welcome back into Davis High School. Dusty Litzner and Dane Stewart with you. As we kind of been used to this the last couple of days. This is game number 2 this week, game number 3 in the last couple of weeks.
It is so good to have the voice of high school sports back. I can't even tell you. Can't even tell you.
So much fun to get back and hear how much people have missed you and all that kind of stuff. And there's a turnover. Davis does that, man. I mean, it is like they've kind of dangled this in front of them, and they've just been unable to get over the top.
Well, I mentioned to both staffs before the game, this is like the hardest 2-15 matchup I can think of in state history. We've only been doing this for like 6-7 years, but this one is, I don't envy either of these two teams here in this second round.
Hanging and out turn and can't get it. Rebound, still loose and picked up by American Fort.
I mean, quicker to the ball right now. On the glass, loose ball.
Throws it over the top of the take and the make. How about that take and finish by Jax Clark?
And that's a great recognition. Jax pointed, hey, I got this thing sealed. Just throw it into the paint. And here we go up strong and score.
And now a foul on the drive, and I don't like it. I don't like it at all. So it'll be a couple players going to come in here for Coach as well. And
have to apologize. Our clock just a little off. We're going to try to update that for you.
4:18 left in the first half. Gonna drop that in.
Double
Travel, yep. Double dribble. Turns it over, and the ball will go back to American Fork, who leads by 4, can get up by 7. And you think about where this team has been on this game, Dan. I mean, they could be up double digits.
Yeah, I mean, I think they've executed really well out of the half court. Obviously, the second, third chance opportunities. An open look.
And he hits. How about the 3 from American Fork?
We mentioned Davis has not hit a 3. That's the third 3 for the Cavemen. It's been a big difference in this opening half.
No, it's a huge difference when you have a team that's at 0 and you've got a couple. As there's a reverse in the score and a nice little, what's the word I'm looking for? A little flip to you. So there's Creighton Christensen.
I think he's got to step up and have a big game. You could tell with the body of Jax Clark inside, if I'm court, go right at him, man. Like, be aggressive, get to the rim, go up, be confident in how you've played this season. The senior's been great for Davis, and they're going to need him here tonight.
And he gets another foul. And you kind of forget that the fouls don't carry over, because kind of got me here tonight a couple times.
Yeah.
So
Zabriski's been nice off the bench. I mean, hit that 3 the last possession, but remember, he tracked down an offensive board off a missed shot earlier. And see him being aggressive here, drawing contact. And again, AF continuing to do this with their leading scorer on the bench.
And he got 2 fouls early.
Yeah, he came off with 5.5 to go in the first.
And the second one does go. So 24-17. American Fork leading Davis. And I know Chad Sims is sitting there going, oh man. But he is just thinking, hey, we got to get through this. Because the other fun thing is we talked about he and Coach Cuff know each other. There's a drive and a finish. There's an easy drive and finish there for JT Turley. But it's kind of fun that they know each other.
Yeah. Yeah, and I mean, you think about some of the epic games these two have had. Regular season, but state tournament games. There have been ones for the books between these two.
As there's a forced turnover. Sends it back out for 3. No. Rebound. Got it. Lay it up. No. Got it back and lays it up and in.
You've got an open 3 and then 2 missed shots right at the rim for Davis. Tough possession to not come away with any points on.
Are you saying he didn't get a point on that?
No. Came out.
I totally missed it. So on the drive, oh my gosh, they're going to give a foul.
That's going to be the 3rd on Turley. Yeah, Coach Sims not liking that call either.
No, and there's not a reason to like it. As Cody Sparrow will come back on the floor. He's up top and now on the drive, gets to the rim and finishes. How about the drive and take?
First points for Euler. I've got 8 different Cavemen scoring in this first half.
And how many different darks are there?
I've got 5.
On the drive, that ball's going to get turned out. Going to come off the screen, send back out for 3, and got it. How about the 3? And that goes to number 0, Trayton Messenger.
The QB with a big shot there.
Doubled and then does get it away to Clark. Sends it out, got it to the corner. Open 3, no. Rebound taken by Davis. Pirouette. Now it's Atwater on the take and now falls away. Can't get it. And it is going to be 45 seconds. And the shot clock is at 21. Gets that ball to Allen. Jack's going to work, and a fall away, and crawls home. How about that fall away?
Yeah, that was a nice touch. I like the defense by Christensen staying right with him, but Clark going up strong, that little turnaround. We've got 6 now, all coming in this second quarter.
You've got to get something here if you're Atwater. 10 seconds. A little deeper shot, does not go, and the rebound is going to go back to Davis with 4 seconds left. So a couple guys going to come back on for Coach Clark. Going to try to make sure these other guys don't get fouls. 4 seconds. They do get it in. Sends it back out at the horn. And back rimmed. And we go to the break, and it is American Fork 28, Davis 22, Dane.
Yeah, the inside-outside game of AF, finishing at the rim, hitting threes, been a complete effort in that first half from the Cavemen.
Crazy, crazy first half. So American Fork leading 28-22. We'll step aside and be right back. You're watching KSL Sports Rewind's coverage of the 6A state tournament.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Yeah, welcome back into, well, I'd say Knights Arena. Yeah, Davis Knights, Davis Darts. Thank you, Darts.
Yep.
Finally
The
came back to me.
dartboard.
Ooh, that's a good one. Get back to the dartboard. But either way, welcome back in to really what we've seen is just a crazy first couple of quarters, because now it's just going to be a little bit more and really get stuff going here in the second half.
Well, it only amps it up from here. Sorry, I was trying to think of a good reference, but it just wasn't going to work there. It only amps up from here. And look, I mentioned I was interested to see the shooting from that first half. Here's the stats. You look at AF, 3 of 7 from long range in that first half. Davis, 1 of 7. That's a big difference. The offensive glass, 5 offensive boards for American Fork. They're out-rebounding Davis 15-9. The things that we talked about, it feels like this. It looks like this. That's exactly how it's played out. And it's why the 15th seed AF Cavemen have a lead here at the break.
Well, it's what we talked about coming in. But American Fork is not like every other 10 seed, and that Davis is not like every 2 seed every time you watch them.
Well, and I think for me, Davis is really good. It's just about them getting confidence in their offense. We've seen open shots they just haven't hit, which they've hit all year long. And so some of it is just, hey, guys, I know it's a playoff game. I know you're amped up. Just settle in, right? Like, get your confidence back. And I think we start seeing some of that later in that second quarter, but they've got to find it here for the rest of this game, the way this AF team is playing.
And Jax Allen sends that ball back out.
Because that's the other thing. Bryce Mello played a whole 2.5 minutes in that opening half.
Well, that's true. There's the pass over the top, and Jax Allen just go ahead and lays that one up and in. And it's now 30-24 in favor of American Fork.
Yeah, Mello not shy to feed his BFF Jax Clark on that one.
Take and no problem as far as wanting to get that to go. So 30-24 American Fork.
Interestingly enough, both teams shot the same number of field goals, shot the same number of threes. There was one more free throw that Davis had compared to AF. Nearly identical opportunities, but the execution favoring American Fork.
Absolutely. When you watch what they did in the first half, totally understand that that's what happened.
That's 4. Turley just picked up his 4th.
Unreal.
Not the recipe you want to have if you're a Davis guy.
They're unreal. So Turley will go to the bench.
That's their second leading scorer, 13 a game. He's got 4, and he's going to be out for at least the rest of this quarter.
Just had the Jax Allen, and Jax tries to throw that one back, and it gets called. That ball goes out of bounds.
And I like Davis trying to mix it up there defensively a little bit. Bring some pressure, try to speed this AF team up. We talked about they love to play at their pace and their tempo and be very deliberate, but if you can get their minds racing a little bit, see if you can get a couple of extra possessions, and Davis just got one there.
Just watching this stuff with the kid.
I'm not doing anything.
Yeah.
I'm not doing anything. I'm just standing here. You were probably that guy, weren't you, Dusty?
I was.
Yeah,
I actually thought that's pretty funny. But I'd be doing it with a straight face as that ball comes back out. Oh, nice move.
Of course.
Finish.
Of course. It's been that kind of a night for Davis. How many opportunities at the rim have just not gone down?
So irritating.
Yeah.
As American Fork going to bring the ball back down floor.
I mean, this is a team that shoots 48% from the floor on the year. They hit those shots all season long. And in a playoff game, it's like, I don't know.
It's gone. I mean, it's, and not as it missing, it is gone.
Got to get it up. Oh, shoot.
And here's the thing, he missed it, and they get the rebound and a timeout.
So guess what? 35 more on the shot clock for another long possession this game playing right into AF's hands.
I mean, right into their hands. And 30-second timeouts, we'll keep it here. But a 30-second timeout, I mean, just really takes you to really what we would talk about. But they now get to have the ball back. They have it back. All the things that they would want, it all just happened.
Yeah, and I think the other thing that you really got to give credit to AF for is they're getting back, right? So Davis is not able to get out on the fast break. There aren't a lot of fast break points. You look at that first half, no fast break points. Not just for Davis, for AF either. They're not interested in a track meet tonight, right? Fast breaks for AF lead to fast breaks for Davis. We're not doing that.
Yeah.
Everyone, we're crashing the boards and we're racing back. That's the MO for AF, and it's
been
dialed
unreal.
in.
Been absolutely unreal. American Fork 30 and Davis 24. 5:21 is the official game clock. As Dane does keep our clock, but he'll try to get that one down to 5:17 and get it moving. So now the clock is synced, and now the pull-up is going to go down. How about it?
You have one team where gravity's like not in effect, and the other one where take 5 bounces and drop in.
Unreal. Absolutely unreal. So holding it up top, going to drive. Gets inside, and now puts it up, and it won't go, but it will draw a foul. And there'll be 2 free throws here for American Fork.
And I'm still a fan. You have nights like this, like just continue to go to the bread and butter. Like you don't have to worry. You don't have to be, throwing up shots from all over. No, just stay in your offense. Continue to work. Percentages play out, right? So get back to the rim. Keep going inside. Bodie does that and earns a trip to the line.
Hits the first one. Now I'll have another. And get it back to a 2-score game. And does. So 32-26. "20 seconds on the shot clock. Ball on the edge. Now got that ball to Jax Allen. Jax turns around, sends it out, now to the corner. And it's a good 3. How about that from number 2? And then just to come right back down. And Atwater gets to the rim and finishes. But it was a great 3 from Jax Euler. They come right back, and it is, number 2, Brody Sparrow getting the and 1.
For me, this is why I love multi-sport athletes, right? Because at some point it's like, hey guys, we're fine, right? Like, let's just get back to what we do. We're okay. And Bodie, the last couple minutes, attack.
Right.
Keep doing it.
And he can, I'll tell you that much. Like 35-29. And I hand that ball back. And now Burnside tries to send that ball back out and knocked out of bounds by Davis. By Bodie Sparrow. And now the whole coaching staff going to be in every ear of officials. It's falling away. How about that make from Ashton Hucks?
Well, Davis saying there's a little bit of a clear out there. And if you watch the replay, you'll probably see it.
Well, he definitely got him. And now the drive, and Atwater going to get the foul.
Third there on Flinders.
And now you look at American Fork, you got to feel good for him. Up 8 in the second half. Here's Coleman Atwater. Fall away. No, would not go. And the rebound tracked down by, we thought it was going to be taken by Davis. And actually said, yes, sorry, it'd be on Davis.
Officials here still conversing.
Well, I think it's on the clock, right?
It may be. Yeah, I mean, it might be an argument around whether that should have been reset. There it is.
He does get it in. How about the move and then the put in by number 0. That is Trayden Bessinger.
Well, right back inside. Good patience. What a quick move there for Trayden.
Nice strong take. Can't get it to go. The rebound taken by Davis. Now on the run.
Cows are crashing the board there. Davis has to start rebounding this basketball extremely well these final 10 minutes.
Gonna pull for 3 and hit. Coleman Atwater knocks down his first 3 of the second half.
First 3 of the game, and Bodie here picking up a foul in the backcourt. That's big for Davis, though. You get your best scorer, a good look that he hits, we're fine, right? What is, we're fine.
Yeah, and we're gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Well, not only that, it tied the game. Well, sorry, pulled them within 3.
This is a 9-point game not long ago.
Exactly, and they've had to battle around, and now going to send it back out. Now flyer it inside. How about that take and can't get it? Misses on the layup, and now back down the floor with Davis. Going to come off the screen, didn't use it, then the drive and one.
Nope.
No,
On
saying
the floor.
no shot. It's going to be a bonus foul, so it will be 2 free throws if I remember right. That it's on 4 fouls, right?
No, on 5.
Oh, it's on 5.
So that was the last foul to give. I did not think that was on the shot. I mean,
I'm fine.
Rule is habitual shooting motion, right? I think
Right.
he takes a couple steps after that one. That counts when you play for the Jazz, but there's still a couple years.
And a lot of good fortune.
Yeah.
Then up all the corner, got it back. Atwater for 3. Tied up at 37. Coleman Atwater. Back-to-back threes. Man, that's got to feel good.
It was 9 moments ago. That is all washed away with the long ball of Coleman Atwater.
1:34 to go in the third quarter. You're watching the first round, probably second round of the 6A state tournament.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
And welcome back into Dart Arena. Dusty Litzter and Dane Stewart. Dane, been quite the adrenaline rush to a 37-37 game.
Yeah, I mean, Coleman Atwater had 7 at the break. He's scored 8 in this third quarter, and 6 of those coming in the last 40 seconds. So he's starting to find his shot. Good news for the home crowd.
I tell you what, and on top of that, it's just been that it's been from the outside as well.
Yeah.
Because him hitting shots is one thing. Him hitting outside shots, that is showing you where he is.
Well, I think the other thing too. One, it's a clear side of his mentality, right? Guys, we're good. I got it, right? We're feeling confident. But the other thing is, it's going to open up that inside for Davis as well. Watch for cutters. Watch for them try to work in the paint, move that basketball across key. I think it will open up some other opportunities at the rim for the Darts.
I totally agree. So back down the floor, terminates and now hands it back. Is 17 seconds on the shot clock. He's handing it back and now into the corner.
Boy, battles in the paint tonight are super physical.
And how about Allen just gotten shoved out there? 3 on the way, won't go, and the rebound taken by Davis.
Mella hit that opening 3 for AF. He's just got 5 points. He was saddled with foul trouble. You wonder how much that maybe has not allowed him to find his rhythm and his normal offensive consistency tonight.
Atwater can't get it to go. Quickly ahead. How about that one? Lays it up and in.
There he is. Mella running the floor.
How about that coming back? It's going to go off of Atwater, and it will be American Fork basketball.
You can see Davis trying to push, trying to take advantage of getting out on the run. That's a heck of a job getting back by American Fork and getting the denial, and Sparrow just in the wrong spot, out of bounds.
Well, how about the basketball hitting Sparrow when he came down? Holding it outside. And now, straight away, we're at 10 seconds. Hits the deck, gets to the rim, and finishes. The clock will continue to run. The shot will count, and it does not go. How about American Fork? They give up the lead, and they come right back with a couple of buckets right before we send it out. You're watching the 6A second round on KSLSports.com.
This is apple cider vinegar from NutriCost. This is apple cider vinegar from another leading brand. NutriCost has 500 milligrams of apple cider vinegar. So does this other brand. NutriCost is third-party tested, non-GMO, and gluten-free. This other brand? Well, we're not sure. NutriCost is also available at a great price delivered right to your door. NutriCost has over 500 different products for health and wellness. NutriCost, only what you need.
Welcome back inside Dart Arena with Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart got you. And start of the fourth quarter, Dane. And man, what about the end of that third quarter?
I tell you what, this AF team, they've been filled with metal here tonight. And you talk about the resolve, giving up a 9-point lead, it's tied up. You get a great bucket, a great stop, another bucket. And see if they can finish off what would be no doubt the biggest upset of the night across the state.
So many potentially upsets as Turley going to push all the way to the rim and lays it up and in.
Remember, JT playing with 4 personal fouls. I don't mind Coach Sims bringing him on, but he's got to be smart here defensively. But you see his quickness. Davis not been able to get out on the run. JT does it just like that.
You're going to hold him at the high post. I got the young man just kind of holding with 13 seconds on the shot clock. Terminates, sends back out. A pass along the baseline, and the shot goes. How about that big one from number 4, Bryce Mella?
Yeah, and it's great work. Turley was on him, and once that ball came near side, Turley very wise said, switch me. Did not want to get caught in a spot where he's going to pick up that 5th. But that's a nice finish there by a very experienced scorer in Mella.
4-point lead for American Fork, which is where this was when the fourth quarter started. But Turley had a flat tire, had to get that one fixed.
How about Mr. Do-It-Yourself, where normally I go to like a Les Schwab or a Big O, but...
Hey, they're not on the... Oh, sorry, they are. My bad. Go to Burt Brothers.
There you go.
Sending it across the way, going to drive the baseline. And did get that one over. 25, now down to 24, 23 on the shot clock. Sends it back out, 3 on the way, and good. How about the 3 from Trayden Bessinger?
Trayden's got 10. He averages 6. He has tried that 3-point shot, and he's had open looks tonight, but that's the second one he's made. He made one back in the first half. But, man, you want to talk about a scorer's mindset. There you go. On a night where it's been tough.
So tough. Right? I mean, it's been crazy tonight trying to be a scorer. Was trying to get that out, and it's taken away. Goes to the rim, and put him at the line.
Fourth personal on Cale Flinders. Right now, JT Turley, more like a GT. He's in 6th gear. He's flying up the floor, and look, you have 2 guys who are like, all right, here we go, mano-y-mano. And it's Turley going up with the left hand through the contact, gives Davis the lead.
And the shot will not fall. So 44-43. That's the first lead Davis has had since, man, I think early, not even in the game. That's the first one of the ball game.
Yep.
Throw that one in. No one's going to be stopping Jax Allen, and Jax does miss the shot, but will go to the line for 2 free throws.
And this is where I think if you're AF, get back to reliable, right? You've got the advantage inside, some of your height, physicality, work through the paint.
Could not agree with you more. As Jax Allen going to step up to the free throw line.
We've talked about how 6A is so even. No better indication than this.
15-2.
Yeah. Which crazy.
Which we knew would be the case.
Yeah. That's why we're here. We had our pick of any game. We're like, Davis, that's the one.
And now they take the lead back. 45-44. Come off the screen. And now on the push. Got a little bit of contact. And they're going to count the bucket. If they do, they are. So count the bucket. And now going to the line looking for the 2-point lead. Unreal. JT Turley. And he already hit the free throw. So how about it, Dane? 47-45.
My goodness. And if you're wondering where was this all night, been on the bench with foul trouble. Amazing what happens when your starters can be on the floor, huh?
Amazing. And now the foul on Davis, which I actually agree with. That guy got over there late. So now Davis will go, or pardon me, American Fork will go back to the line looking for the lead. But Bryce Mella goes to the line, shooting 2. And he missed the first.
And I don't know about you. We were talking at the end of the third. You could feel like the pressure. It was a building full of pressure. Now the building's full of energy.
Yep.
It's like, hey, we got it, guys. Like, it's starting to open up.
And just a little difference.
Yes.
In the building.
Yep.
So 47-46. As Davis hanging on to the lead. As we are now under 3.5 minutes. Sends that one over, now up top. Hanging around outside. Lobs it up. Can't get it. How about the miss?
Great design. Got the exact look they wanted. Just too strong on the attempt.
Dude had exactly what he was looking for.
Yep. That's why I don't lift weights. I don't want to get too strong. Right? I don't want to get Dusty who's benching 400.
Yeah, that's where we're at, man. As that shot won't go, tipped out and will stay here. So 47-46. The dude is just hanging on his pivot foot. 24 on the shot clock, down to 20. Lobs to the corner. Back up top, and now the timeout taken. And it's a full timeout. So with the timeout on the floor, we'll take it as well. You're watching the second round of the 6A state tournament, 47-46.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Welcome back into Dart Arena. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. Got a good one.
Yes, we do. Man, I just, I think we talked about in the open. Where does the tempo play in? If this game was going to be in the 70s, 80s, it'd be to Davis's favor. If it's in the 40s, 50s, AF, right? And it's been so impressed with the way the AF has played tonight. We talk about all the issues they've had to fight through this year, transfers and injuries, etc. Not a great effort.
Ball to the corner, can't get the three to go, and now the rebound taken by Davis. Ball in the angle with Sparrow. Send it up top to Burley. And he kind of pushed his way in, can't get it. Did not hit the rim, and the board taken by American Fork. So now up the floor with American Fork. And now the take gets to the rim, And now the foul. Much to the chagrin of Dart fans.
It's the fourth on Bodie. You know, you're trying to pick him up high. I don't love playing that so flat.
Yep.
Because the moment you get that step, now you're chasing as a defender, and any contact you have on that trail, especially when you have a missed shot like that, you're going to pay the price.
And the hard part is that you're not even going to give a foul because it's just going to come with what happens.
Yeah.
Free throw is good. Ties us up at 47. It's an interesting night for Bryce Mella. He already got hit with foul trouble in the first half. .47 all, and he got the 48. So back up the floor. And it's Coleman Atwater. Sends it around, wide open three, and it won't go.
Another open three for Davis. Atwater hit the pair, but man, they continue. These open looks just have not been able to find the bottom of the net tonight.
Send that ball back outside. Now on the angle with Allen. Jack spins, can't get it. Shot is bumped, and now it's actually a fresh 35 seconds.
What a track by Burnside. Oh, now the coaches. I'm just kidding. Sims and Cup, they're having a good laugh about it. Tell you what, when Coach Sims is ready to hang up the old coaching shoes, he can go officiate. He's on top of stuff, huh?
On top of everything.
Yeah. Of course, we're going to try to pull him up here before that. He's got a long time before.
Forever.
He's got his next 2 careers lined up, though. He can come into broadcasting, who's done there. He can go to fishing. But we got dibs.
Yeah, we have dibs. No doubt about it.
So they ended up resetting the shot clock, and that's what Coach Sims was very adamant about, was that it should not have been the case. It brought it down to 10. We're still working with the clock operator here, so not quite positive where this is going to end up. We got it down to 5. Five on the shot clock here for American Fork.
So 5 on the shot clock, 2:49 on the official game clock. So bringing it up quickly. 1 second, now going to fall away. Can't get it, and then Jax Allen gets the board and sends it out of bounds. And it will be American Fork basketball.
Well, I thought Clark was going to track that down for American Fork, too. Been that kind of a night for the Cavemen off the glass, but just couldn't quite cleanly handle it.
Sorry, I said American Fork basketball. It is actually Davis basketball. So back up the floor with Coleman Atwater. Oh, nice move. Spins, gets the foul, can't get the bucket. So it'll be a 2-shot foul as he will go to the line looking for 2 free throws.
And I mean, why break tradition now? There's only 2.5 left, right? I mean, again, those plays that Davis has scored on all year just have been tough to get here tonight. But I love the aggressive play there by Atwater. Clark is helping in that paint, so he gives a step there, and it opens up that spin to work to the baseline. As Atwater, this is the front end.
Misses the front end, and we'll have one more. As the thing about this team, it's always been about how many things you can hit, what you can do, all the different things. And now it is the second attempt, and he missed it. He absolutely missed it. So bring it back up the floor for American Fork. Send that ball back in. Jax Allen sends it back up top. And now they're going to take their time. 17 seconds on the shot clock. Going to drive, terminate. Now still looking. Now drop it back in. And float it up and in. How about the take and finish for Bryce Mella? Holy cow. He took it all the way to the end of the shot clock and then gets it to go.
Yeah, he was kind of in trouble, had to get rid of it. They go right back to him. Love the take there, through some of the contact, and just able to get it up as that shot clock was ticking down. 14 now in the game, half of those coming here in the fourth.
1:49 left in regulation. So we'll take a quick break. We'll come right back. You're watching the 6A second round. And welcome back into Dart Arena. Dusty Litzner, Dane Stewart, 50-47. As how about the game that we got here?
Been great. You think about the adversity of both these two teams. Both had early foul trouble. Both have starters playing with 4. I mean, they both had to really dig deep here tonight, and we got ourselves a great finish here with 1:40 left to go.
They hold the ball up top, now near side. Comes off the screen, sends it back out. Pump it, now drive it. Terminates and back out. 3 on the way and good. How about the 3?
Bessinger with his third 3. He actually had Turley wide open in the corner, like, oh, make the extra pass, but traded with a big-time shot for the Darts.
A huge, huge shot as there's 20 seconds on the shot clock. Gonna drive, terminates, still hanging, and got it to go. How about that one from Bryce Mella?
Great patience. You see what happens when your defender goes in the air. It opens up the play and allows Mella to have another nice finish inside. 9 now in the quarter for Bryce.
Well, pretty good attack here, which would be the 15th foul. And it'll be 2 free throws to Coleman Atwater.
And a foul here on Mella. Remember, he picked up 2 just 2 minutes into the game. That's his first foul since that point.
So Atwater going to step up to the free throw line. 54.8 seconds left. And got it out. How about that?
I mean,
unreal.
They're like a spring that shot up from the floor. That thing was 3/4 of the way down.
Unreal. That ball
Crazy.
came out. So missed the first. Bounces out the second, and it's Jax who gets that one, and we'll be back down the floor. And I didn't see what
10 seconds.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Didn't get it across the timeline. 10-second call. Coach Cuff was coming over to call a timeout, but the official was on top of it. It's Davis basketball.
Oh, my goodness. With the shot clock and everything already up on the board, you don't even have to do the hand count.
Yeah. Yeah, it's the easiest way now to make the 10-second call, and the official was right on it. 5 team fouls on AF. Davis only has 3 team fouls. Something to keep in mind on. Any AF foul, Darvis will shoot.
Oh, it's a baseline. On.
just like we all predicted. In the biggest moment of the game, it'd be the senior Bryker Kauser off the bench with the little pump fake, the baseline drive, and the patience and strength to finish through the foul.
Well, I'm hoping that he's calm right now. You saw
Yeah, no
how
kidding.
red he was and everything.
At the line, tie ball game, 34 seconds left. Might not see the ball left. No pressure here, young man.
And the
Touch the support, hit the support. The Dusty strap.
I can't stand it. I absolutely cannot. That strap, terrible.
Look, in fairness, these gyms are so big now, there's no way we could send it backwards, right? I mean, there's just no other alternative. Dusty.
Send it sideways.
Oh,
man. How about the timeout taken? Full timeout. Do you want to stay here?
I'm going to stay here. You
Let's
want to stay here?
Absolutely.
All right.
But how about this one? 52 all. You know that AF was going to keep this thing close. We had felt that all week long, and to see it actually happen, pretty unreal.
Unreal. Here's my thing. I'm one shot. One shot. I'm dribbling this at half court, and I'm starting my offense with about 8 seconds. Because I don't want Davis having the ball again. I want that horn to sound when that ball's in the air. And if we go to overtime, we go to overtime, right? We continue with the game plan we've had. But if I'm AF, that's just me.
Okay, so here's the other one. They've got to bring it up the floor.
Yep.
If you're American Fork, are you pressuring to get the ball back?
If I'm Davis?
If you're Davis, yeah.
Yeah, because you have a foul to give.
Yeah.
Right? So you can be super aggressive here. If you get a steal or a turnover, fantastic. Got a foul to give. Now, you don't want to do the fifth foul, right? But fourth, of course. Yeah, man. Get right up in their grill, guys.
That's exactly what I was thinking, too, because they've already had the issue.
Yep.
And gave the ball back to to Davis that led to the drive and the finish by Kauser. So,
is there any doubt that this is going to Mella for AF? It ends up in the hands of number 4, right?
Yeah, it's got to go through Mella. Has to. It absolutely has to. So up the floor. You got to think at some point this ball's going to end up in the hands of Mella. And then out top. Going to hand off. Remember, no shot clock at 13 seconds.
I'm surprised. If I'm Davis, I'm fouling here. Right now. Foul.
And a timeout taken by Coach Cuff.
That works too. For me, it's one where you want to be in a position where you can foul the center of the line, right? You don't want to have to burn it. But clearly, AF is going to take this last shot.
Clearly, and here's how cool it is that we're already set up here. So now here we are with the half-court setup. What is it you're looking for?
Well, I think for me, 7 seconds left. I'm probably looking for Mella to get the ball on the wing, drive in, and have a kick option. If they bring a double team in, you've got an opportunity to send that ball out to Euler. But I'm probably thinking it's Mella on a drive. You're not going to get a whistle, right? So you've got to find a way to get an open look away. But we've seen him go up strong, through contact, around contact. I'm probably Mella working his way in from a wing. You've got a kick option if you need it.
Absolutely. So with 7.4 left.
Now here's the thing.
Well,
Davis has not fouled. So if you're Davis, you can still give that foul.
And you can take it. So the question is when do you take it?
That's the question. I think you are aggressive. The moment you see someone drive, I'm probably fouling. And you'd like to give it around 3 seconds left to really kind of break this up. But pickers can't be choosers in this moment.
So here we go. Mella going to inbound. Couldn't get it to the original. Now floats it in. Got it in. Corner three. A little long, and we are going to...
Had a timeout. Had a timeout.
Oh, man. Well, it wouldn't have mattered. If he had hit it, it wouldn't have mattered because the timeout was taken before he put the ball up.
They're going to put 2.1 on the clock here. All right, now here's the deal. AF cannot foul. Cannot foul. You don't want to send Davis to the line. If you're the Darts, I'm looking for JT.
Yeah.
That guy, the energy he's brought, his aggressiveness, I'm like, JT, man, you're feeling it right now. Take us home.
Get us to
Get us to the Huntsman Center. Right? No pressure, young man, but
yeah,
you've been riding sixth gear all night. Like, go get it done. And they have similar options where you can drive and kick, but for me, I feel like JT's probably the place I go. Davis has missed the last 7 free throws, according to our statistician.
Yeah.
Just crazy.
Well,
He doesn't even like I try to compliment him. I can't win. I can't win with the guy. Man.
So here we go. AF's got their defense all beyond midcourt.
Watch for a little screen here to free up a runner.
So they're going to get in cleanly. So Atwater at the horn. Oh, just short. Thought we had a chance, but man, for a game like this, we deserve to watch a bunch of fun basketball. At the end of regulation, tied at 52, and we'll be right back.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Welcome back in to Dart Arena. Dusty Litster and Dane Stewart with you. As Dane, how about the 4 quarters that we got to watch?
Just crazy. And I mean, you talk about not just 4 quarters, different players stepping up at different times. You talk about Bryce Miller, he's got 16, 9 of those in that 4th quarter. JT Turley, he's got 9, 6 of those. He's got 11, with 7 of those coming in the 4th quarter. So players stepping up in big moments for their teams.
Oh, how about that one? They're calling that ball out of bounds on the American Fork. Sorry about that, Dane.
Oh, you're good. Now, this is interesting. So Coach Sims is saying that's their possession, right? And Coach comes like, no, we never had possession of it. And it's a big deal.
It is.
Because you think about any tie-ups, where's that arrow going to go? And look, possession is such a judgment call, at least in my mind it is. And Coach Sims going to lose that.
Yeah, he's losing that one.
Yeah, he lost that one.
So the bonus goes to Davis. They have the possession arrow. As long as I can believe the scoreboard.
Yeah, arrow on the floor is pointing to AF.
Yep. It's pointing to AF?
Yep.
Oh, my heavens. You can't trust the scoreboard in the building, but come off the screen.
At least I think it is. From my perspective, that's what I think is going on. But
Atwater gonna put it up, no. Gets his own rebound. Sends it back out. And now up top, as you notice that shot clock down to 28 seconds. Put that one up. Whew. Jeez, oh, Friday. And said, yep, we'll take a timeout.
That's a good timeout.
We'll take a timeout with them. You're watching the 2024 6A State Championship. Welcome back into Davis High School, as it's been an interesting night as we are in overtime between American Fork and Davis. Cannot explain how we got here, but we are here. Is on the drive. Oh, how about the reverse? Can't get it to go. The rebound goes in the hands.
Here's the thing, that doesn't touch the rim. And Coach Cuff is yelling, but that shot clock should not have been reset.
Nothing called on that contact. How about Atwater? And he travels. Man. Just crazy.
Wow. They're letting them play. So here's the thing. You got to adjust if you're a player, right? All right. Got to play through it until you hear a whistle, right? No stalling, no stopping, keep going.
Right. And you have to do it.
Yes. Look at that push.
Dude gave up his pivot foot like 3 times on that one. It comes off the screen. Mella hangs on, goes up and under, and scores.
Think about how much he works to get an open shot. I mean, he's moving left, right, up, under. It's like the old code for Nintendo, right? Left, right, up, down, A, B, select, star. That's the moves Bryce Mella has.
And if you don't know what that's from, I don't want to know.
I pity the fool.
Cannot get it, gets the ball back, and then is fouled on the putback. Man alive. How about that one from Bodie Sparrow?
Foul called on Clark inside. He's got just the 2.
And there's the end of the streak. They've gotten to 9. Broken at 9. And now need to hit this one to tie it up at 54. With the Bodie Sparrow. And it goes in and out. And it's out of bounds. And it is American Fork basketball.
You know, you hear sometimes what is referred to as coach speak, because we had so many opportunities in that game. It doesn't come down to one player. Great example, right? So many points left at the line tonight for Davis that if they lose this game, that's going to be a really tough one to sleep with.
They're going to hate it.
Yep.
3 on the way, back rim, and the rebound taken, set to back inside, and he lays it up and in.
How many times have offensive boards left open lanes in the paint for cutters that AF has found and gotten points uncontested at the rim?
Unreal, as we'll keep it here. Man, that was crazy. You take the 30-second timeout, get things taken care of. But Dane, when we talk about American Fork, we talked about it all week long. Talked about it with anybody I talked to this week about, I got American Fork and Davis. And they go, what about it? I said, it's going to be freaking awesome. And they're like, why? And I start going through why. And some of them got it, many didn't.
Well, here's the thing, Dusty. This is why we trust Dusty Litzker.
That's why
right?
you do.
That's
Absolutely.
why we do.
I mean, granted, it was one person.
But honestly, like, you think about two programs that have recently won state championships. They know what it takes. And to get a matchup like this early, it's been back and forth. It's been everything we hoped it'd be.
Yep.
And what a ball game.
They got 1:30 left. And we have just a couple of final things to get through. But, man, this has been really, really good. So here comes Davis. And they don't have to shoot the three. You can take the time and get an easier two. Put that ball in. Put it up, blocked away by Jax Allen. And now that ball is loose, sends it over. For three! Bodie Sparrow ties us up at 56.
Great hustle to keep that ball alive by Kauser. Finding the open Bodie Sparrow, and we're knotted up again.
Come off the screen, now hand it back. Shot clock down to 10. Sends it over, gotta hurry. Jax can't get it, rebound. Holy Hannah. And a timeout granted to Davis. Did they have the basketball?
I think for a moment they did. I thought the positioning on the floor, it was kind of cradled. That's such a tough position for an official to be in. I don't love the, hey, we've got a rugby scrum and we're calling timeouts, right? And I don't blame officials for that. I don't blame coaches or players for that. The rules allow for it, but I feel like it's such a difficult call to make as an official. Things are happening so fast to determine when there's possession, who has it, who's calling the time. Because both sides are calling for timeouts in that moment. It's like, who calls it when they have the possession? It is a really hard call. I will never second guess an official because that's a tough one.
Never mind. I'm not going to go there. But how about this? 56 all, 22.8 left to see who's got it. It's so imaginable of who on Davis is going to take the shot.
Yeah, I still say I'm going with Turley. I love Bodie hit that last three, but you've got to, in my opinion, this ball can't stick. You got to move it around and you got to get an open look, right? So don't dribble this out. Get in, run your offense, get the right look. But, we'll see.
Yeah, it's a matter of who do they get out of the timeout. And
shot clock off.
Yeah, well, because it's 22 seconds. So back up the floor with Davis. Down to 15. Now down to 10. Oh, try to get it off and couldn't. And then the timeout taken by American Fork. So let's see if they put more back on.
There's 2 on the clock now.
The 2.1 is what's on there now. Or 2.2. That's fine. But now they got to figure out how much is actually on there. And I don't know how much they could put back on there if it's not 2.8. Maybe 3.2.
And there's another one. Look, officials, especially in high school, they're trained. They've all got their mechanics they're going through, chasing possession, checking clocks, all that. There's so much going on the floor. They are keyed in, that they are checking how much time is on the clock and what to put on. So
perfect, 2.9.
Okay.
So 2.9 seconds. And they just got to get it all set. But 2.9 seconds.
So AF will have this in the backcourt. So they've got quite a bit of ground that they'll have to cover before they can get a shot. But it's we'll be interested to see if they go in the backcourt, if they try to get it up in the front court. That's what I would do.
Right.
But then you run the risk of potential turnover.
Well, that's the thing, right?
And again, Davis still has just a 3-team foul, so they can still foul here, but then you run the risk of advancing the ball.
That's true, too.
So much, huh? So much.
But if you get the foul quickly after they get the ball in, that's a totally different thing.
As long as it's in the backcourt, I'm fine with it, but you don't want to foul on the shot either.
That's true, too.
So you want to be a coach, huh? These are the moments.
Going to trigger it in. Oh, my heavens. No, they did not get it off. Does not matter. Did not get it off.
You don't have plans tonight, right?
No. Heavens, no.
Good, because we're staying right here.
Going to overtime, number 2. Oh, this has been fun. 56-all. You're listening to Dusty and Dane for the 6A second round. And welcome back in, Dusty Lister and Dane Stewart.
You know, Dusty, my stat sheet doesn't have for second overtime. This is really pretty rude by both these two teams. Not considering my stat sheet. What am I supposed to do?
It's awesome.
It is awesome.
Isn't
what
it
a game,
awesome?
huh?
And something we'll have to adjust is 56-all, and it is going to be controlled by American Fort. So unlike the first timeout, or overtime, I should say.
Just 4 points each in that first overtime.
And it was amazing how much it was like broken down by everything. Gonna hold up top, 10 seconds on the shot clock. Oh my gosh, called a foul on that. There's a foul gonna be called up top. And put the ball on the baseline.
Yep. Just the first there on Christensen, but that is the last Davis foul to give. So there it is. We're free throws both ways the rest of the way.
Put it up, couldn't get it. And a rebound taken by Davis, now on the run. Goes right to the rim. And there's a block.
Oh, I thought he was motioning like he was going to call a charge. Like, this is about to get loud.
Really bad.
And I did think it was a block.
Yeah. Really bad, really fast.
And that's actually work. So that was the 5th foul. They're gonna count that free throw, but that is the 5th foul here on Jack's Oilers. So Oiler has fouled out here. I actually saw that for the first time a couple weeks ago where they'd given the ball on the free throw, and then they pulled the play. And I was like, I actually really like that, right? Because it's not an inconsequential play, but there's no clock issue. Like, it's fine. Just play that out and then take care of it at the stoppage.
So the clock on the screen is really synchronized with the official game clock, as there's a shot and it's good. Man, just come right back, and dude just freaking hits his shot. That's Bryce Mella.
He's got a really long hold on his shot, which really allows him to shoot at the apex of his jumper. It's just really hard to defend.
Gonna fall away, can't get it. Rebound taken, can't get it, as there was a terrific take, and it was a foul, but they didn't get it. How about the defense? Coleman Atwater can't get the call. And now finally a whistle. Gonna put everything into the hands of one player, and I haven't got his name yet.
Sparrow.
Thank you.
The same guy who initiated it, right? AF has it. Looks like they're going to get the clear. He knocks it away from behind like a forced fumble, and then he ends up with it, goes up a second time and draws the contact, and Sparrow here back to the line where he just made a pair.
So going to look for him to get two more in this situation.
And that is number 4 on Hucks. So foul's starting to add up here for a couple players. 4 on Flinders, 4 on Hucks by my count, 4 on Bodie, and 4 on JT for Davis.
And the free throw is no good.
Well, 6A starts Monday. This is going to be a quick turnaround for whoever wins tonight. Going to go home, take an ice bath, drink some Gatorade.
And he's short on the second. And how about the rebound?
Wow. We talked about how good AF has been on the offensive glass today. Maybe the most critical offensive board coming right there, and it's by the Darks.
Comes off the screen is Coleman Atwater. 2:14 left. Will step back. Hit. How about the shot? 61-58.
Coleman did not score in the fourth quarter. Had a couple looks that he normally makes, but that one, a big step back three for Atwater.
Jax Allen sends it to the corner. Got away from the defender and then goes and lays it in. That is number 11, Ashton Hucks.
Yeah, nice take there by Hucks. Sees that baseline open, takes advantage. The winner of this will play Westlake. So it's going to be a game just like this Monday morning for whoever wins tonight.
Six seconds, 5 seconds for Seno Ray. Got to get it up, and they didn't.
Boy, great job defensively. Do we have a timeout?
Yeah, he said he took a 30-second timeout before he got the shot up. So they're going to put 30, well, I don't know about 30 seconds, but they're going to get some time on the shot clock.
I think he was saying 2 seconds, I think is what.
2 seconds?
I think. Yep, 2 seconds on the shot clock.
Man, all right. Timeout on the floor. We'll be right back. Man, you're watching and listening to Dane and Dusty in the second round of the 6A state tournament. Now welcome back inside Dart Arena. Hit a 2-second shot clock with 1:11 left in this one.
And based on hand signals, we always, no timeout on the board here, so we always try to decipher officials. I think no timeouts left for Davis, 1 left for American Fork.
Got to get it off. Atwater. Yeah, he's able to get that one rebounded.
2 offensive rebounds in this second overtime for Davis.
2 big ones as Sparrow fouled as he got to the rim. How about the take and gets the 2 free throws. Beautifully done there by Bodie Sparrow.
What is the average velocity of a sparrow? What kind of sparrow do you mean? A European sparrow or a Bodie Sparrow? Bodie Sparrow, you can't time it, can't clock it. His average velocity, quick burst there down the lane, but another free throw for Davis. Just won't go down.
It won't go down. Unreal.
It's like gravity took a break on this Friday night.
Got the second. So 62-60. There's 55 seconds left in official time here. Sends back. Oh, a 3 would drop. Got the ball. And put it in and one. How about that one? As the take and make there for Bridger Burnside. How about that one?
Not the best position to be in to put a shot up. A no-looker from Burnside with contact that goes down. And just when it looked like Davis might, have a little momentum, feeling good, AF with a chance to retake the lead here.
Unreal. And how does he actually put this one up?
Starting to sound like a Davis-Layton game.
And the free throw is good. So how about the +1? 63-62. 30 seconds on the shot clock. On the drive, gets to the rim and scores. One for Coleman Atwater.
Flinders is fouled out. And once again, it's the unclocked velocity of Bodie Sparrow getting the step around the edge all the way to the rim. And another chance for Bodie here at the line.
I called him Coleman Atwater. It was Sparrow the whole time. So congratulations to Sparrow. And now a chance.
Wow.
Let's see if he can get it to 65, and he does. So 65-63, 18 seconds left. Bryce Mella got that one off the foot. As Bodie Sparrow is going to have a lot to say there to the official. Doesn't really matter. As that one was out of bounds. The shot clock is turned off. Handing it back. Mella, oh man. He skips and nearly took it away. And that ball goes out of bounds with 1.8 seconds.
How about the defense of Bodie? He knows right where Mella wants to go, gets himself in position, takes that drive away, forces a skip pass, and it all comes down to this.
1.8 seconds to go, and man, Coach Cuff going to take a timeout. But man, Dane, what a game. This has been, I mean, you look into 65-63. This was not 65-63.
No.
This thing was low scoring throughout the whole, 4 quarters.
Yeah, the only reason it's 65-63 is because we played a fifth quarter. We might go play a fifth and a half quarter. If you're AF here, do you go for the win?
Yes.
I think I do.
Yeah.
I think I'm like, look, I want to free up Mella, give him a good look from the outside, and we're going to rely on our leading scorer, who's been the major contributor in the fourth quarter and overtimes, to go win us a game on the road.
Yeah, absolutely. Because if he can, it's all better.
Well, here's the thing. We got Saturday breakfast in a couple hours, man. We can't keep playing this game. We got to go get the eggs ready and, got a team breakfast we got to get ready for.
8:58. Yeah, it's not right.
Yeah, this feels like a game 4 years ago, right?
Absolutely. And it's, well, here's the other part. They've actually really enjoyed it. We've enjoyed
Been awesome.
calling it.
Been awesome.
It has been so much fun. And now you gotta, let's see, cheer for another 1.8 seconds. And it should be inbound on that far corner, and it is. Well, maybe you do rather just try to go for the tie.
Don't go soft on me now, Dusty.
No, I'm just fine. I'm just trying to think about it. They go in, and Mella can't get it. And Davis holds off the absolute crazy, I don't know what to call it, what they were able to do if you were Davis. Unreal.
Here's the thing. Teams that find ways through the state tournament have to win gritty, physical, tough games. Is this that game for Davis? Because they had to show themselves something tonight, right? With the missed shots, missed opportunities to fight through all of that. You'll be able to make a play at the end. I know AF would love a foul on that last play. I don't think in a double overtime game you're going to get that call very often.
Yeah.
And look, I think AF defends it well, or Davis defended it well. Good close out there, but man, what a game. What an effort from both sides tonight. And it's a shame that you see a game like this, you're like, both these two teams are good enough to advance, but this is how 6A is. It's that deep.
8 teams. 8 teams.
Well, maybe there's 15 after tonight, right? I mean, this is a 15-seeded team. They took the number 2 seed to double overtime.
Well, the thing is that you're going to look at it, and it's not going to be 15 teams, but it's, 9. There's 9 teams that you're like, could totally take
completely
the state tournament.
I mean, you look at this AF team, they have wins over Bingham, Lehigh, Lone Peak, almost beat Davis tonight. That's how good the 15th-seeded team was in 6A this year.
Right.
Unreal.
Absolutely crazy.
And for Davis, I mean, how about the resolve of the youngsters, right? We talk about, Coleman had some big 3 in OT, but JT Turley coming in that fourth quarter and not having played very much. He was great. Brody Sparrow, though, in the overtimes, he's the difference.
Unreal. He was absolutely unreal with what he was able to get done. And, man, it was just a major just up to him that they were going to him.
I have him with at least 18 tonight. I might have missed 1 or 2, but at least 18.
I feel the same way because I kept saying Brody Sparrow, and it was freaking Coleman Atwater, well, whichever one that I kept messing it up with, but it was just a big deal.
Brody was fantastic in the OTs. And look, team win for Davis. You can tell they don't care how it comes. It came, and they'll now have to book buses to head up to Huntsman Center on Monday.
Absolutely crazy. Well, again, our final score, Davis 65 and American Fork 63. And what has been an absolute terrific 6A state tournament. And what we know is it's going to get crazy on Monday down at the U. Hope you'll come join us on our stream. Going to be an absolute blast. Again, Davis 65, American Fork 63. For Vince Francis, Dane Stewart, I'm Dusty Litster. Thanks for joining.